Hello everybody and welcome back. It is now March and I want to quickly announce the winners of the contest first. I wrote them down this time. The winner of the Africa bracelet, I Dream of Africa, was April T. And the winner of the Pyrite stone, here it is Alex Hernandez. And the winner of the compass stone, the compass bracelet, is Truly Taylor. Truly Taylor. Okay, so those are the people who won the contest. And you know, so many people commented and said nice things. I really wish that I could give one to everybody, and if I could afford to mail it out, I would. I would totally love to make something for each and every one of you. I just don't have the money to mail everything. Okay, so I hope that you enjoy the bracelets and the stone if you're a winner, and if you are not, then I'll try to keep doing these, maybe not every month because I have to mail everything, but as often as I can, okay? Because I really appreciate all of you who watch the videos. Okay, so here we go. Okay, Libra, here we go. I hope you are having a wonderful March. And if you hear a loud noise, it's just a plane going over my building. There's a big plane going over right now. You might not be able to hear it because of the microphone. Okay. Libra, 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 Libra. Oh, look at you. You're the all gifted. Very nice. The only time I've seen that this month so far is when someone had it as an obstacle. So look at you go. You are the all gifted this month. That's good. All right, what else have you got? You've got the Nine of Swords. You've got the Chariot. Nice. You've got the Five of Pentacles. You have got the Death card. You've got the Queen of Cups. Your obstacle is the Empress. And your outcome is the Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay, this is the stuff that you've got here. Originally it came out reversed like this, and then I started to fix it, and then I thought, what am I doing? It came out reversed. I'm going to leave it reversed. Okay, so there is your Nine of Wands. This is the stuff that's hidden from you. Okay, you're starting off the month as the all gifted, and this is about you. It's almost like a magician advanced card. For me, whenever I see this, I think of like someone who is, it's almost like your abilities are inspired. It's almost like you, you have, I was going to say it just like the magician again. It is like you can do no wrong. Everything you touch turns to gold, and you have all these abilities where you just suddenly feel like everything comes together, and it makes it look like you're doing this stuff effortlessly, okay? It's almost like the Temperance, where you are just, you're accomplishing things and you're doing things really well, and people think, hey, how'd they manage that? But really, it's just, it's not just that you're all so perfect or anything like that. It's just that this month things are coming together, things are really in sync, and you're being able to do things that you don't normally do. You're having abilities you don't normally have, and you are, people who see you think, hey, what's up with that person? They're really accomplishing this stuff without any effort. But really, it's almost like fate is helping you out, and fate is making you look good, and you're being able to accomplish things, okay? Now, over here you have the Nine of Swords, and this is about fear. I think with your abilities, I think with the fact that you're being able to accomplish things, I think it's going to make you afraid of jumping forward into the future. I think that you're going to do so well that you're going to be a little bit scared because you might be on unfamiliar ground, unfamiliar territory, okay? So you might be afraid of the future, afraid of where you're going. And I don't want you to do that, because when you shoot forward, it's because you're supposed to, and you're on the track that you're supposed to be on, and you don't need to be scared of where the track's going. You could just trust that whatever comes along, you're going to be able to handle it, okay? You're gifted enough to get to this point. So if you get a new job, or you have a new opportunity, or you suddenly have a new relationship, don't be afraid that you won't be able to handle it, because you will. You're very gifted this month, and you will be able to handle whatever comes your way, okay? If you trust yourself and you trust your path of where you're going, you won't be so afraid. You don't need to be afraid of the future, because whatever comes up, you're going to be able to handle it. Okay, and here we have the Chariot. This is about fast progress. Whether it's fast progress in your relationship or fast progress in your career. I feel like I'm getting this feeling like for some of you, it's going to be about the relationship. It's going to be about the fact that suddenly somebody says, listen, you're amazing. I want to take this to the next level. And you just say, you might be afraid of commitment, or you might be afraid of getting married, or somebody proposes to you, or afraid of getting a new job, if your boss says, look, you're doing great, I want to give you a promotion, or I want to send you to the thing, you might just say, this is crazy, it's going too fast, I got to get off this ride. But at the same time, like I said before, it might be a little bit scary to say this is moving too fast, but I think you should go with it, because I think since you're so capable, I think you're going to be able to handle it. Now, in the middle of your month, you have the Five of Pentacles, and this is about feeling like you don't have enough. I don't feel, a lot of times with the Five of Pentacles, it's about money and saying, I don't have enough money, I'm freaking out. Which for very few of you, okay, that'd be a great reason to take a better job, or to get into a relationship with somebody who has financially secure, who is financially secure or has financial security. But for a lot of you, I really think this is about feeling like you're not enough yourself. Feeling like I'm not good enough for this person, or I'm not good enough to be a wife or a husband, or I'm not good enough to be a mother, or I'm not good enough to take this job. You know, it's feeling like you don't, like other people might be seeing you as this perfect creature, and you feel like maybe you're not that perfect, and you feel like, which no one is perfect, but you might be saying, look, people see me like this, but I'm really like this. Okay? Don't worry about it, because really, in reality, you're somewhere in between. You're not the perfect spouse, or the perfect, going to be the perfect wife, or the perfect husband, or the perfect parent. You're not going to be the perfect employee, but you're also not this, okay? You're not scrambling and hanging on for dear life, and, you know, you don't know where you're going, and you don't know where you're going to end up. It's not that bad, okay? These are just in your mind. The fear and the doubt that you're not good enough, that's in your mind, all right? You actually are somewhere in between. You're a human being, and you're very capable, and you're going to be able to handle whatever comes your way. So if fast progress happens, if you suddenly get an opportunity, you suddenly get a relationship, and you think, I don't know if I can handle this, you can, okay? Because you're closer to this than you think, all right? Of course, you're not perfect, but you're pretty darn good, all right? So don't go around thinking, oh my gosh, I'm struggling, I'm in the water here, I'm going to drown. That's what this person's doing. These people are hanging on for dear life in a flood, okay? And they're saying, oh, we're going to drown. We got to really hang on to each other and hang on to what we have. What this little boat that we're in, we got to hang on to it and never think, oh, I'm going to, end up on the land and have this great place. Just always cling to the boat, because you don't know what's going to happen if you get off. No. Okay. This kind of thing does happen in a flood, but what I'm saying is you're not in this situation. It's not as dire and dramatic as you think. A lot of that is in your imagination. Whenever the Nine of Swords comes up, it's always about fear and doubt in your mind. That's not necessarily as real. Okay? If you got this card by itself and there wasn't any fear and doubt, I could say, yes, it's about finances, or yes, it's about you not feeling enough love, or whatever. But in this case, it's about you feeling like you're not enough. Okay? With the Nine of Swords, it's definitely fear. Over here, you have the Death card. Now, the Death card is above the fear. And the Death card is actually a wonderful thing. It's about transformation. It's not saying you're going to die or someone you know is going to die. It's about transformation from one state to another state that's way better than the thing that you already have, okay? And it's above the Nine of Swords. So what this is telling me is you're scared of change. You're scared of transforming. But what you don't realize is that you're transforming from a rough situation to a better one. You're transforming from feeling like you're not good enough to knowing that you are. All right? So this transformation, whenever I see the Death card, it's wonderful, because change is actually really good. It's the reason that we're here. You're here to change and to grow. You're not here to cling to your little boat and say, I'm never going to move. You're here to grow. Okay? You're here to face your fear and overcome your fear. And you are here to overcome even the fear of death. You're here to overcome all fears. Okay? So this is not a bad thing at all. It's about change. It's about progress, okay? That's also what the Chariot is about, progress, moving forward and not being afraid of that change, or realizing, hey, maybe I'm afraid of it, but I'm going to overcome that and I'm going to be fine. I trust myself to handle whatever comes my way. All right. Next, you have the Queen of Cups. And this is why another reason you're so afraid is because the Queen of Cups is about emotion, okay? She is actually really brave. And she faces her fears and she tells people how she feels. She's not afraid of her emotions. She's not afraid of anything. She's the queen of creativity and putting her heart out there. That's what she's the queen of. Okay? So this is telling me that, especially with all the cups and stuff like that, it is going to be, if you're the Queen of Cups, she's very emotional. You are going to be emotional. You are going to be facing your emotions, but I don't want you to be afraid of your emotions, okay? I want you to take that cup and say, I am brave. I'm the Queen of Cups. I'm brave enough, even if you're a guy, I am brave enough to carry this cup, and I am brave enough to risk spilling this cup. Okay? That's why she's the bravest character in the deck, because she has this big cup and she's not afraid to spill it, and she's not afraid to share it, and she's not afraid to risk everything. Okay? She's not afraid to go out there and say, I love this person. This is how I feel. I'm not afraid to be emotional. I'm not afraid to be creative and have my work judged by people. That's why she's the queen of creativity as well, and she's the bravest character in the deck, because she creates stuff and she puts it up there and says, what do you think? And there's so many people in the world that can say, I hate it, I don't like it, you're not as good as so-and-so, but she's willing to risk that because that's how she grows. Okay? Now your obstacle is the Empress. And what this is telling me is the Empress is about the universe giving you stuff that you love. And with this as an obstacle, especially with the other cards on the table here, it's telling me that you want the universe to give you stuff. You want the universe to make you confident. You want the universe to give you the opportunity and to give you the safe passage so that you can get what you want without being afraid. And you just say, I'm going to hand this to you. But that's not the case. Like I said before, you're going to have to go out there. You're going to have to risk your feelings. You're going to have to risk getting into this relationship. You're going to have to risk getting into this job. You're going to have to put your creative stuff out there. You're going to have to put yourself out there. And the thing is, the reason the universe isn't giving you what you want, they're not giving you a safe passage or a safe harbor, is because once you go through a storm, once you face your fear, it's not even a real storm, it's a fake storm in your mind. Once you get on the other side of that storm, you're going to say, wait a second. I am capable of this. I'm capable of achieving this. And I was afraid that I wasn't. But now that I went through it without somebody's helping me, without the universe helping me, I realize that I can do this, okay? Yes, the universe can hold your hand, but they don't want to right now. They don't want to give it to you. They want you to realize that you can do it yourself. It's like when a little kid wants their mother to hold their mother's hand to walk, and then you say, okay, you can hold my hand to this point, then I'm going to let you walk, and you might fall, but you're going to get up and you're going to walk again, and you're going to fall, and you're going to get up and walk again. If we all spent our entire lives holding our kids' hands, they'd never learn to walk. Okay? And this is about you walking, and you can walk. This is a spoiler alert. You do know how to walk. You do know how to do this stuff. You will figure it out as you go along. You'll be fine. This thing that something bad's going to happen is just in your mind. Okay? You don't need to worry about this and cling to something or cling to someone and say, I can't make it without my mother. I can't make it without my father. I can't make it without my boss. I can't make it without my partner. You might have to let go and just swim on your own, okay? Swim on your own, walk on your own, do your own thing, put your own work out there and see what happens, because I think you're going to be surprised at how capable you are, okay? Your outcome is this, and this is the 9 of Wands. This is about you almost completing a project, okay? And it's like this. And it came out like this, and then I had the instinct to go like this, and then I ended up putting it back like this because that's how it came out. Now, what this is telling me is this. You're almost finished something really important, and you want to put it out there, and you want to say, okay, this is my work, I'm done, you want to complete it, but you're afraid. So you're kind of stopping. You're stopping and you're not putting it out there, or you're not finishing it because you're afraid of what the result is going to be. And then once you overcome your fear, it's going to be like this. You're going to stand up in front of everybody and say, this is my stuff. This is the relationship. Yes, I'm getting married. I'm going to accept the marriage proposal. I am going to accept moving in with this person. I'm going to accept moving to the next step of this relationship. I'm going to finish my project and put it out there. I'm going to take that job. Okay, by the end of the month, you're going to stop being afraid and you're going to do what you need to do. And you're going to realize that you are this amazing person. Look at this. Standing on stage, holding up. The staff here represents something you're passionate about, and this person is holding it up for everyone to see and saying, this is my stuff. This is the thing I care about. Look at it. Okay? And right now you're like this, and you're saying, okay, I'm going to bury it in the sand so that no one can judge it, so that no one can tell me, no one can break up with me. I'm going to break up with them ahead of time, or I'm going to not accept this proposal because I don't want to find out that I'm a bad wife or husband, or I'm not going to go out and get this job because I don't want people to find out that I'm a fraud and I can't do it. No, you are going to hold it up and you're going to say, I'm going to do this. And then people are going to look at you and they're going to say, hey, look how capable that person is. They are all gifted. All right? And then you can let go of this raft and just swim. Okay? Now, this is the stuff that's hidden from you. What a surprise. Judgment. I didn't even see that, but yeah, judgment. Being judged by others. When you hold up this stick that you say, this is what I care about, what are people going to say? Well, you know what? First of all, other people's stuff, when they have to put their stuff out there too, and you judge their stuff, so it's your turn to be judged with whatever you're doing. And the most important person that you have to worry about is yourself. How do you feel about what this thing is that you have? Are you really proud of it? Are you hiding it? Burying it in the sand? Instead of worrying about what people think about what the thing is that you want to hold up there. Are you proud of it? Are you proud of your abilities? Are you proud of their relationship? Okay? Are you proud of yourself? I want you to tell yourself how proud you are of yourself or whatever this thing is, and then you can go and show it to people. Okay? The other one you have is the Temperance card. Remember before at the beginning I said the All Gifted is like the Temperance, where the Temperance is you're very suave and you're very put together and you're very accomplished and you're very, you really are capable of doing something. But other people see it and they think, wow, it's so easy for them. They just automatically can do this. But it's not easy. It takes a lot of hard work. Temperance is about doing a lot of hard work and making it look effortless. And taking two different things. You can see he's got the water and the fire and he's pouring them together, okay, to make magic. All right, or you can also think of it as taking different elements of your life and putting them together to make the perfect life, okay? So with the Temperance card, this is telling me you are going to have to work hard, all right? Especially since you have the Nine of Wands, which is about almost completing something and working really hard. So you are going to be working really hard on something, but you're going to make it look effortless. And when other people see it, they're not going to see it and say, what an incompetent boob. They're going to see it and say, that person's really doing a great job because you have this card. And this card is about you making it look effortless and other people seeing it and saying they're doing a good job. All right? The other thing you have hidden from you, the last thing you have hidden from you is the Seven of Cups. And this is about, this always makes me laugh because there's a bunch of dudes in a hot tub, but it's about having choices and trying to pick which choice you want. So that could be about the relationship. Do you want to move forward? Do you want to stay where you are? Do you want to take this job? Do you want to stay where you are? Do you want to go and open your own business or do you want to stay where it's safe? Okay. I really feel like you should figure out what it is you really want to do or what it is you really want in life and then go for it because all the things here are telling me that you are capable. You might have to go through some speed bumps or you might have to go through some things where the universe isn't just handing it to you. You might have to work really hard. But it looks to me with this card and this card and this card, it looks like you are really doing a good job. Wait, that's a Judgment. I meant this one over here. This one here, you're holding up your stuff. This one here, you're all gifted. And this one here, you have fast progress. And then the Temperance card is about people thinking that you're doing a great job, but it looks effortless. So these are all telling me that you are capable and you are strong. And you are very much able to accomplish this thing that you're trying to do or this thing that you're really proud of, okay? You can do it. You just need to get over your fear. And you also need to stop holding on to safety, okay? Holding on to that boat. Here, this is your fate card for the month. It says, you will receive news from afar. Okay, news from afar. So you might be getting a job offer. You might be getting somebody coming back into your life that wasn't there before. Or you might just be getting another choice, another option. Okay, getting news from afar. Now, also with the Judgment card, it could be that when you're putting something out there, you're going to get news of people liking it, people not liking it. But whether somebody likes what you're doing or not, I want you to remember that the opinion that matters most is yours. Do you like it? Are you proud of yourself? Okay, here is your fate card. It is the Swan. And it says transformation. Again, the Death card, transformation. Trusting the psychic gifts. Trusting your psychic gifts, okay? Trust yourself. Trust that you can do it. You are the all gifted. You have the Temperance card, and you are capable of doing this, okay? You are this person, if you choose to be, you are this person standing in front of the audience holding up your stuff, all right? Now, the other thing about swans is this, because this is what I think of whenever I think of swans. I always think, okay, swans are beautiful, and everyone looks at them. But if you want to be a beautiful, amazing swan, you got to take the fact that people are going to look at you, okay? If you're going to be different in this world, people are going to notice and they're going to look at you. If you're going to be wild and extravagant and have all these different color hair and you're going to have weird, funky clothes, people are going to look at you. But when someone looks at you, it doesn't mean that they're looking at you and thinking, what a weirdo. they could be looking at you and thinking, what an amazing swan. That person is amazing. All the ducks, all the gray goose, all the ordinary like conformist birds, all the people that are in their business suits or whatever, they're going to look at you. And it doesn't mean that you have to sit there and say, oh my gosh, they're staring at me. What is their judgment? It could just be that the judgment is, that's an amazing person. That's an amazing swan. I can't believe how beautiful this is. Okay? So when people pay attention to you, don't always think that what they're thinking is negative. Sometimes it's positive. Okay? Sometimes when people stare at you, it's positive what they're thinking. Or sometimes when people make comments about your relationship, it's actually positive. Okay? If you have an unconventional relationship, or you're getting back with your ex and you think, what are people going to think I'm getting back with my ex? They're going to say that I'm stupid for breaking up and then getting back together. But it doesn't, you don't know what they're thinking, okay? And even if they say something that's negative, you have to be the person who holds up what you care about. You have to say, I am going to go for this. I'm going to fight for this. I'm going to stand behind this. Okay? I don't want you to be like this, hiding the thing that you really care about because you're afraid of what people are going to think about it. Okay? I don't want you to be a swan that's pretending to be a duck. All right? Be a swan. Now, have a wonderful month, and just remember that your outcome is this. This, you hiding your stuff, and this, you realizing that you're capable and being strong and saying, this is what I like, this is what I have, this is my relationship, this is the job I'm taking, I'm going to go for it. Okay? All right. Have a wonderful month.